I'm PIGGYSART and welcome back to my account, and if you're new, welcome. Hope you're gonna enjoy this video. And yeah, today I'm gonna show you my sketchbook, a few pages from 2023 and also the rest from 2024. Feel free to pause this video at any point. I've kept it short so it doesn't run too long. As you can see, I've added a lot of stickers to both the first and last pages. I wanted to bring some color to the sketches since I usually draw only with a mechanical pencil. Most of the stickers are ones I printed myself or received as a gift from friends. Some that I did are with my favorite actors or shows or movies. I also have a sticker from my twin sister because she's talented too. A little black and white sticker. In the past, I used to draw mostly busts and heads, and I remember struggling a lot with proportions. But this year, as I started sketching more varied poses and figures, I became more confident in my lines and techniques, learning from my mistakes along the way. My main source of inspiration for my drawings usually come from K-pop artists or artists in general, actors, and platforms like Pinterest and Instagram. But you will see a lot of Blackpink in my sketchbook, especially Jennie and Lisa, because I really love their aesthetic. They're so enjoyable to draw. Over time though, I've tried to draw more diverse subjects, like random people with different types of faces. If I only focused on drawing those who are conventionally considered pretty, I won't evolve as much as I like. I believe that the sketchbook can get even prettier with a variety of people in it. Moving into 2024, I really started to feel like I was setting into a style that felt more like me, especially with my growing confidence in cleaner lines. In 2024, I also focused more on anatomy, trying to improve and understand it better. Back in 2003, I mostly used a mechanical pencil because I was more comfortable with it. There was a time in high school where I only used colored pencils and my sketches were full of color. Now it's all just gray. But I try my best to add a pop of color here and there. I really like most, if not all, of these drawings because they show my process. For example, this sketch of Lisa, you can barely tell it's her. The lines are sloppier and the body shape and face look a bit off. But you know what? I tried and that's okay. After doing those 2 pages, things definitely improved. In this sketchbook, I used to draw more girls and women in general. That's what I feel and also felt more comfortable doing. But this year, I think I'm going to challenge myself to draw more boys and men. I hope I remember to stick with it though, because I feel like I still don't know how to draw men's bodies that well. Since I've studied animation, I like to occasionally do storyboards. Though I've only done it once in the sketchbook, here I created some storyboards inspired by scenes from Avatar, The Last Airbender. I think it's great practice to understanding perspective and making animation shots feel more intuitive. In my opinion, when you work on your own projects, it really opens your mind to so many creative possibilities, especially when it comes to drawing and animation. I think I'm gonna repeat myself here and there because this is what I do. And if you want to do it like me, if you want to improve more in general, you just have to search more, inspire more from others, and just practice. I've had this sketchbook for such a long time. I think from the middle of 2023, if not the last few months of 2023, I don't really remember. It got really deteriorated over the past year, and I tried to fix it with some tape on the front around the magnetic clasp. The cover had started to come apart, but I didn't do much about it, just left it as is, hoping it wouldn't fall apart completely. The sketchbook I usually use is from Canson. Here is an example of what it looks like when it's brand new. I bought this one because I knew I'd be finishing my current sketchbook soon, and I really liked it. I use other sketchbooks as well. I just like to switch it up a bit from time to time, but I always come back to this sketchbook brand. I tend to try to fill the page before moving to the next one. Sometimes I get distracted because I want to draw something different, and I don't have enough space for what I envision. So I move to the next page. But after I'm done with that one, I always return to the page I left unfinished. That's why my sketchbooks end up being filled. Or if you don't think of anything you can draw, just find a random reference and sketch something on that page. It doesn't have to be perfect, you always practice and improve. I do have some pages like this one where I try to recreate some art from The Art of Clouds, an art book I'm really obsessed with because I'm obsessed with the animation, of course. I would also love to mention that at the start of this year, I didn't have the confidence to draw feet. I was never really used to drawing them. I always stuck to drawing hands because I felt more comfortable with them, and even received more praise for my hands drawings, more on TikTok, I think. I'm really focusing on improving my drawing of body parts in general because I believe that's how you grow as an artist. Understanding the human body is key, and you have to take it step by step. That's exactly what I've been doing, or at least what I've been trying to do. This is one of my favorite pages in the sketchbook because there's a story behind it, and it turned out prettier than I expected. It's not the most exciting story, but it's still a story. After work, I felt like sketching. I didn't want to sketch on my way home because it's a long, crowded ride. So I thought, why not just hang out a bit in the city at a cafe or something, sketch a little, and then head back home to relax. And that's exactly what I did. I always try to carry my sketchbook with me if I have an idea or feel like drawing. Just pop it out of my bag and just start sketching. I always carry my mechanical pencil with me, but that day I had only the liner. And I haven't drawn with a liner characters before. When I got to the cafe, I ordered something to drink, I sat down, I opened my sketchbook, and when I tried to search for my mechanical pencil, I couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to use the liner. So I opened my Pinterest, I searched for some old people to draw. It turned out so well, and that's the long story behind those two beautiful pages. You can see how I recorded my last 22 pages in my last video. A bit of my art process, if you're interested in seeing the process, of course. I had to cut a lot because the video got too long, but I hope you still enjoy it. Now that I'm wrapping up this 2023 and 2024 sketchbook, I'm starting to think what I want to focus on in 2025. I really want to challenge myself by drawing more from my mind. It's always been harder for me to to start that process because it never comes out as well as I like, but I'm determined to push myself. I also want to explore more poses, landscapes, and maybe even character designs. I'm not sure yet, but I just want to enjoy the process more and create more in general. Most people are asking me, when are you gonna do tutorials? Please show me how you do heads, noses, lips, faces in general. But I don't feel like doing tutorials soon. I want to improve more and I want to add them on Patreon. You can still learn a lot just by watching. That's how I learn most of the stuff that I know. Just by watching artists sketch or illustrate, I learn a lot of little secrets just by watching. So you can learn that too here if you want. So yeah, thank you for watching this video and hope you enjoyed. Hope you like my sketchbook and see you next time. Bye bye.